Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little season review of Orange is the New Black. It came out on Friday and I finished it last night, this morning, however you want to differentiate finishing it at like 3 in the morning. That's what I did. And like I made a list because so much stuff happened and I'm gonna try to make this like a 10-minute long video, but so much shit happened. But so much stuff happened, but like not a lot of it was like overall I thought the season was okay. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. The fact that it took place, the whole thing was during the riot, kind of made me feel like, this could have taken half a season and then we could have moved on. But you know, they did what they wanted to do and it turned out fine. So I'm gonna go over the good, and I didn't really have that much like good, just stuff that I thought was cool. The coffee shop, I thought that was really funny. I thought that was really cute. How like the Nazis and the like Latinos are like coming together, which was weird because I was starting to like the Nazis, and I was like, can I not? They were kind of, appealing to me, but then they didn't. But then in the end, they ended up working together at the end of the riot. So see how that plays out. One thing that really surprised me, that I thought was so hilarious, was the fact that Frida had this whole ass bunker just hidden. Like, when did she have the time? Like, where did she get all this food? She had a futon, TV, computer, all this food, so many things. And I'm just thinking, when, where, how? This was just there. This has been there the whole... I get she's been there forever, but damn. That just had me fucked up the entire time. Every time they went back to this bunker, I'm just thinking, damn, Frida. That's all I could think about that. Also, I thought was good about like Daya taking responsibility for her actions, and the whole scene where she called Porn Stash's mom and was saying, you can take her and like make sure you do this and all that stuff. Like you let her fall down and like don't try and yell at her and all that stuff. Like I thought that was really cute. And the fact that had me fucked up in that part was Porn Stash is chilling, sitting there. Like, is that Daya? Is that Daya? Like, that's my baby. Like, we're family. Still thinks this is his child, which I just think is so funny. He was like, Mom, please, that's my daughter. That's my baby. And I'm just thinking, what is happening? I thought that was so funny for them to be there. Because they had so many people come back, even if it was for, like a season. Not a season, for an episode. Or, like, a scene that you wouldn't expect to see. But I thought that was hilarious. It was weird. He's all kind of fucked up. Okay, so moving on to this is gonna go in the middle because these are things that I'm just like about. Piper and Alex could do better. I hate Piper. I feel like we all hate her at this. She's just so annoying. She talks and I'm like, please stop talking. There's nothing that she offers to the show, really. Just there to sit there and complain and cry, and she can leave. I don't care about her. The treatment of the guards. See, I didn't think they were treated that bad. It could have been worse. There was some stuff like in the beginning that I was thinking like, can you not do that? That was unnecessary. But when they had that like fake prison with Crazy Eyes, who's actually just really sweet. She just wants friends. Just give her some friends. She doesn't like to be alone. Sometimes she can get violent, but she doesn't mean it. She's kind-hearted soul. I thought that was great. And then the talent show had me fucked up. Let me tell you about this damn talent show, because I just don't understand. I don't understand that was just had me. I was like speechless when like, dude, started just stripping, and he just went in, and I was just like, he is trying to survive. And I was like, do what you gotta do. But when he like took off his underwear and then took off his pants, and his like thing was just there, and I was like, what is happening? It was ridiculous. It was crazy. Honestly, I felt like I was going crazy. I had to pause it because I could not handle what was happening on my screen, because it just kept going and going. I thought like, okay, it's gonna end. No, it just kept going, and I don't know. That's all I would say. I don't know. Also, the fact that he had to like finger bang a girl who, I mean, he knows what he's gonna catch from her. I felt so bad for him, but you know, he did what he had to do, and that was just sad. The bad. So this is gonna piss me off, because when I talk about this, I get so pissed off. Piscatella can suck a dick and die. Thank God he did die. Spoiler alert. But every time I saw his face, I wanted to punch it. Like what he did to Red and, you know, and all of them, he was fucking scalping her. He's so fucking psychotic. You have to break women in other ways. Bitch, what do you mean? And then that whole like flashback to his time being in prison, like in a corrections, being a corrections officer in his past, had me all types of fucked up. Because first of all, guard prisoner relationships are the dumbest thing. That's the worst thing of all of it. I hate when they do this. I hate when they do this in the show, when it's like guard and prisoner. That makes no sense. It's like, it will not work. And the fact that this man was calling him daddy, and I was just thinking, please stop. He's the white devil they tell you to run from. There's nothing attractive about him. He's psychotic. And what made it worse is that the actor who played him is this dude that I love from Chicago Fire. I don't know if he's still in there because I haven't watched Chicago Fire in a while, but I was just thinking, like, why run away from him? He's fucking crazy. And I was so glad when they shot him in the face. And on the part of prisoner guard relationships, Pennsatucky and the dude who raped her, like, I get it, he didn't understand what he was doing, but it's not even, he didn't understand, blah, 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 but she's so classy. It's disgusting. Like, the fact at the end of the show, they were just sitting there, hey, you want to watch TV? No, that was not okay. That could have been, no. What are you doing? Please stop, because there's nothing cute about their relationship. It's really disgusting. It's just disgusting. Stop. I don't want to see that ever again. So stop it. But okay. Mendez. I think it was Mendez, but the woman whose son was in the hospital. I honestly really just wanted her to get to her son. I wanted her to break out those guards, get to her son, and see him. And it was like breaking my heart every time it didn't happen. And I just feel so bad for her. I hope he survives. I hope she sees him. I just hope. That's all I want. That's all I want. And then also what's pissing me off was how that last episode just had me fucked up, because I get that they just had a riot and you need to come and take this prison, but the way they were treating them, like tasing them for no reason, talking down to them like that, was so unnecessary, and it pissed me off. And I get it's supposed to like reflect what's going on today's time and how police brutality is a huge issue, which is probably why it hit home and it pissed me off. But I was just thinking, like, if I could run through this fucking TV right now and just snap all your necks, I would, because it was pissing me off. And last but not least, I need to talk about Tasty. I understand she was grieving. For us, it's been like a whole year. For Tasty, it's been a day. It's been like 24 hours. So I get that she's in pain and she's in mourning, but she just fucked everyone over, and I just can't get over that. She fucked everyone over, and I get that you didn't get all your demands, but you got 9 out of 10. And I feel like she needed to realize that you have this platform now. People are aware of your situation. you know, you're gonna get internet, you're gonna get this education program, you can get all these things. From what you gained, you can just do more. You have to understand that, like, it's a prison. They can't do everything. Like, they don't have the power to do everything that you need. But just because you couldn't get everything that you needed doesn't mean that this was a loss. I feel like if she would have realized that if she just used her resources that she gained from what they, like, allowed her to get, she could still fight the good fight. And it was just pissing me off that she just ruined it for everyone. She's the reason that the last episode happened. And I get that you need somewhere to go with this, and I'm honestly want to know how they're going to film the next season, because they're going to be in different, you know, facilities, and how that's going to happen. And I think another thing I love about this show, even though this season was kind of pissing me off the whole entire time, is that they have so many characters, and they do a really good job at fleshing each one out, and giving them a storyline. And the fact that they're still renewed for 2 more seasons also, like, gives them the space to not have to focus on every single character. And especially since they stopped focusing on Piper and her whiny ass, it's gotten way better, because there's so many great characters, and the fact that they do such a great job of giving them personalities and exploring that and using them, and making it not just focus on, like, one person. It's multiple people, and the way they interconnect and have their stories fit into one another. It's a really good job, and I think they do a really good job in the fact that it is season 5. They've learned how to connect everyone's story more, if that makes sense. That's really all I have for you right now, because this video is already 12 minutes long. But let me know what you guys saw this season, what you did or didn't like. I obviously couldn't cover every single thing that happened. What didn't you like? What did you like? Let me know. And if you like this video, like, and maybe subscribe.